So in today's Tableau tutorial, we are going to learn how to make a waterfall chart. Now, a waterfall chart is essentially a simple chart which is showing you a running total of a particular measure. In my case, my measure is the profit against a particular dimension. Now, the dimension could be dates, years. In my example, the dimension is subcategories. So it is basically showing how the profit is having different relations with the subcategories and how it is varying across the dimension. So let's get started on how to prepare this. I'm using the sample superstore data set so that everybody can easily follow along. Okay, so now as I told you, we have to put the subcategory and we need to put in the profit. I'll just do this and I'll just do a control W. So as I told you that we are essentially using the subcategory as a dimension and we're using the profit as a measure. And as I told you, a waterfall chart is nothing but it is a simple running total. So we're going to just go do a quick table calculation and I'm going to show you a running total. So if I have to compare these, if I have to, compare these charts, and if I have to just show it to you, you will actually see that they are similar. They are similar. See, so at least the accessories one is similar. It's just that where the accessories chart is getting over, from there the appliances chart is starting. So for us to achieve this, what we're going to do is that we are going to convert this entire chart into a Gantt chart, into a Gantt bar. And this would effectively give us the points. So over here, we can see the points. This is the accessories where it is ending and where the next chart is starting. This is what it's going to do. Now, what we need is that we need for the profits to show up in a breakup manner. For example, how much accessories is contributing and how much incremental appliances is contributing and so on and so forth. So we're just going to take profit and we are going to drop it on the size. So what are we going to do is that we're not going to drop the positive of profit on size, but we are going to drop the negative profit. And the reason is that as you can see, if we are taking a positive profit, it is plotting above this starting point. However, for the waterfall chart, I want the breakup to be that it's going to start from 0 and then it's going to show how the increment profit is across the categories. So for this, I don't have to do anything. I'll just do a negative here and I'll take the sum of negative profit and that's it. And we'll have this. Now you can also create a calculated field, but I prefer to just double click on the pill itself and create the calculation and make small amendments so that it's like it saves on time. The second thing that we want is that we want that our profits should be shaded. So wherever we are making a positive profit, that should be shown in green, and wherever we are achieving a negative profit, that should be shown as red, so that we know what are the problem categories or what are the categories that we need to focus on. So for this, we'll just take the profit pill and we will drop it on the color. Now remember that we are taking the positive of the profit and dropping it on colors and not taking this negative profit and dropping it on colors. For us to edit it so that it is showing the green and the red color. So it's showing green for a positive profit and red for a negative profit. We're just going to click on the small arrow here, edit the colors, and we're going to create it stepped because it's just way that we have to do. So if it is a negative, you're supposed to give me red, and if it is a positive, you're supposed to give me green. So I'm just going to pick red and green diverging colors and click OK. And here it is. Now just pull this a little up so that it is visible, and yep, and we can also move it to the entire view. Let's see. Yep, this is what it is. Now there is one more thing which is left, and that is to get the bar total. And to get that, it's very easy. We'll just go to the analysis tab and we'll go to totals, and we'll say show the row grand totals, and it's going to show. Now, if you notice, the difference is that this is having a blue color, while over here it's only showing gray. Now, what is the reason? The reason is that when you go and edit colors, and if you go to advanced, you'll see that it is not include totals is not checked over here. So you just need to check that up, and this is it. So this is it. You have, and this is precisely the waterfall chart with which we started with. It's just the color differences are there. So if you want, you can like change the green to blue. And yep, to diversion. It's effectively the same chart, and I've just added some labels, so you can also add profit ratios to the labels if you want, and just make it more beautify it, like the tooltips. We can just go through it, but in essence, this is the waterfall chart. If you want to follow along, and if you want a copy of this chart, I will also put a description to the Tableau public profile from which I got the inspiration for this graph, so that you can follow along and download it from there.